Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is September 7th, 2024, and Dani Olmo is currently undergoing medical exams to see whether he has suffered an injury to his knee. Also, Vitor Roque has made his first statements as a Real Betis player after leaving Barcelona on loan. And finally, it's been revealed that Barcelona contacted Luis Suarez to see what they could do in regards to Ronald Araujo. We have a lot to discuss. So let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and before we begin with the news, just a quick reminder to make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. All of this helps this channel continue to grow. Also, if you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure you hit the Goal Kits, Kickbacks, or Fanatics. And if you are looking to place any sports bets, make sure you head to Bet Us. All links are down below in the description. Now, beginning this video with the news that Toni Fernandez has officially broken Lamine Yamal's record and become the youngest player to score ever for Barca Athletic. Now, today, Barca Athletic defeated Orense 3-0, and Toni Fernandez scored the second goal for that 2-0 scoreline. And I have to say, it was one hell of a goal where he started a 1-2 play and then ended it with a fantastic acrobatic goal. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you go see it. It's all over social media, on YouTube, on Twitter or X or whatever the hell it's called now. But definitely recommend that you see Toni Fernandez's goal, which was an absolute stunner. And Toni Fernandez, with 16 years, 1 month, and 23 days, has officially become the youngest player to score in the history of Barca Athletic. And after that, the two cousins, Toni and Guy Fernandez, combined for Barca Athletic's third goal, where Toni Fernandez gave Gil Fernandez an assist, with Gil Fernandez pretty much smashing the ball in the back of the net. And with that, Barca Athletic completed their victory 3-0. And I have to say, remember these names, ladies and gentlemen: Toni and Gil Fernandez, some of the most promising players that we currently have in the academy. I think I told you this story before, but if you missed it, they're actually cousins. Both their moms are sisters, and both their dads are brothers. So two sisters, two brothers married each other. They had Gil and Toni, both Barcelona players, and both players who are incredibly promising in the academy. Toni Fernandez, of course, being a center forward, and Gil Fernandez being a midfielder. And I have to say, I cannot wait to see what they're gonna do with the first team once they're ready to assume that responsibility. Now, from good news, we move on to bad news, because it's reported that Dani Olmo is undergoing medical exams to determine whether he has an injury to his right knee. Now, during Spain's match against Serbia in this retarded competition called the UEFA Nations, which nobody cares about, but yet we still have to sacrifice our players' health for it, Dani Olmo at the 67th minute suffered a clash with the Serbia defender. It was a pretty strong clash where the Serbia defender received a yellow card. And despite that, Luis de la Fuente decided to play Dani Olmo for another 15 minutes instead of, being worried about his player's health and trying to take him out of the field. Well, now it's been revealed that Dani Olmo has undergone medical exams to see whether he has suffered injury to the joint in his right knee. We still don't have the results. Let's hope and pray that the results are negative and that Dani Olmo has not suffered any injuries, because I would hate to see us lose a player who started out really strong with Barcelona, scoring 2 goals in 2 matches, just for the sake of some idiotic trophy where all UEFA's trying to do is just make more money off the players, not caring about their health or their career length. Now, more news, because it's reported that Lamine Yamal is not only the top assist provider in La Liga right now, but he is also the top dribbler. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Lamine Yamal has completed the most dribbles in La Liga season right now, making him the highest dribbler in La Liga with 15 completed dribbles. In second place, we have Kylian Mbappe with 14 dribbles. Everybody told us that that's it, it's over. Real Madrid are going to win La Liga season the first day it begins because Mbappe was arriving. Well, seems like a 17-year-old is doing much better than the Frenchman. And of course, as I said before, not only is Lamine Yamal the top dribbler in La Liga, he's also the top assist provider with 4 assists so far for the 17-year-old Barcelona starlet. Now let's hope that Lamine Yamal continues on this path, continues to break records, continue to perform amazing throughout this season. And let's hope he can also start adding goals to his tally, because that's one thing that the 17-year-old is still missing. Now, of course, the top goal scorer in La Liga right now is Lewandowski, with Barcelona, of course, being at the top of La Liga table with the most points as well. Now, more news, because Vitor Roque has spoken out for the first time since leaving Barcelona and joining Real Betis on loan. And this is what the Brazilian had to say about his time in Barcelona. It was a bit complicated for me. I had some opportunities, but not the way I had imagined. My mind is clear now, and I'm focused on Betis and grateful for the chance to wear the national team shirt again. Now, Vitor Roque was asked about the treatment of the Barcelona board and Xabi towards him, and this is what the Brazilian player had to say. I think it was complicated in general. I thought it was going to be different, both in the treatment and in the way of playing, as well as in the way the board spoke to me. But that's over now. I'm happy to have the opportunity at Betis and to wear the national team shirt again. Now, Vitor Roque is currently with the under-20 Brazilian squad, and these statements were made after Brazil's victory over Mexico 2-1, with Roque saying, it was very complicated for him at Barcelona, but now he's thankful for the opportunity at Real Betis, and of course for the opportunity to wear the Brazilian shirt once again. And I continue to insist the way the whole Vitor Roque situation was handled was absolutely horrific. We still have yet to receive an explanation from the board of directors on what happened, because if Vitor Roque was this big, promising, great player that we all thought he was, or at least what Barcelona told us he was, why wasn't he afforded the right opportunity to adapt and to show what he has? And if he wasn't as good as he was, if he was bad, then why did Barcelona spend all the money on signing him? Who was responsible for the scouting reports and for the decision to sign him? We need to know the answers, and Barcelona continue to avoid giving us the answers on what happened with Vitor Roque. Now, we will end today's video with the news that it's been revealed that Barcelona reached out to Luis Suarez to see what they could do about Ronald Araujo. Now, of course, we all know that Ronald Araujo had suffered some problems, or he was unhappy after he found out that Xabi was considering offloading him during the summer transfer market, and Barcelona had sent Ronald Araujo a renewal offer, and they were suspicious that he might want to leave during the summer transfer market. And not being able to hear back from the player or his agent, they reached out to Luis Suarez, who they know he has a very, very close friendship with Ronald Araujo, to see what was going on with the Uruguayan defender. And it seems that Luis Suarez informed Barcelona that Araujo was not happy with the club, that he was being attracted by other offers, specifically Bayern Munich's offer, who definitely attracted Ronald Araujo, not only because it was a lot of money for the player, but also because Araujo wanted, the opportunity to win trophies. And after Luis Suarez's warning to Barcelona that Araujo was seriously considering joining the Bundesliga club, Joan Laporta intervened directly and talked to the Uruguayan defender during the documentary premiere for Barca 1. As you might recall, when Barca 1 first launched, the first documentary they premiered was about Ronald Araujo, and during that premiere, Joan Laporta approached Ronald Araujo, had a conversation face-to-face, told him about the club's renewal offer, told him about the club's plans for him in the short and in the medium term. And it's reported that after this, Ronald Araujo started considering staying, and then as a result of this conversation and as a result of Luis Suarez's warning to Barcelona, which prompted this conversation, is why the Uruguayan defender decided to stay at Barcelona. Now, Ronald Araujo has yet to respond to Barcelona's renewal offer, and it's reported that if Barcelona don't hear anything from Ronald Araujo or from Frenkie de Jong, who's also ignoring Barcelona's contract renewal offer, then Barcelona will place both Araujo and Frenkie de Jong on the market during next summer. And I think that good job. That's exactly what Barcelona need to do. But these players cannot just play with the club like that. If they don't want to renew, put them on the market, get rid of them. That's the posture that the club should always have with all players at the club. Anyways, that is all the news for this video. I did upload another video a few moments ago, so make sure to check it out. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and as always, peace, Barça.